We've travelled to Asquith Butler and we're here today to look at the Powercentre 500. This isn't a vertical machining centre and it's not a horizontal machining centre. It's a universal machining centre and it comes in various different configurations. The configuration we've come to see today is the twin zone mill turntable. And this machine is actually available ex stock. So let's go and have a look. So Paul, tell us about the machine we've come to see today, the Powercentre 500.
Yeah, the Powercentre 500 is a horizontal universal machining centre. It's got a spindle capacity of 50 kilowatts and the configuration we have downstairs on the shop at the moment is 8 metres in X, 2 metres in Y and 1.5 metres in Z. It's got automatic head changing, so with a 1 degree head, which is capable of 2,000 Newton meters and transmitting 50 kilowatts.
So when we say universal machining centre, we are talking about a machine that you can turn, you can mill, you can do positional milling, 5-axis milling, absolutely everything.
Yeah. We've just introduced the mill turn option onto this machine, and we have a 3 metre 30 tonne capacity 100 RPM turning table which is 60 kilowatts in power, which is we get that from two 30 kilowatt asynchronous Siemens spindle motors.
So would you use the table if you were machining rings or sort of, I don't know, large diameter parts? You'd machine the outside diameter like a vertical lathe? A
bit like a vertical lathe, mainly on the horizontal application to do ODs rather than IDs, and then we can put the milling head on and then mill various different pockets and facets on the
around the
outside of the component, because we can not only use the table for turning but also for positioning very accurately within 10 microns at 3 metre radius.
So you could lock the table in position?
We can lock it in position, we can hold it in live servo, whatever the customer wants to do with it. If he wants to do heavy milling on there, we'd lock the table in position. If he wants to do light milling, we can hold it in live servo really.
And then, so that's on a turning side. So just from the milling perspective, you've got a table, a floor. You've got a travelling column machine with the floor table where you can locate the parts, and then you can machine 5-axis, 3-axis, or 4-axis on that side of the machine.
Yeah, we can machine off the fixed work plate using the 1 degree head, which is capable of positioning in the A-axis and the C-axis. But then if we want to do full prismatic machining, you'd put it on the rotary table and use it as an indexing table to present any facets around the component.
And I think it's important to mention this machine is actually assembled here, and a lot of the manufacturing is done in the UK.
Yeah, most of the manufacturing of even the major components, the structural elements, the beds, the table, the column, and the RAM are all manufactured within our group companies, machined within the group companies, and we use here obviously to assemble do the final assembly here.
And the machine we're looking at here today is actually available ex stock?
Yes, we've done quite a lot of development work using this machine to develop the mill turn capability, because the turning table was the last part of the jigsaw really. So this machine is now available ex stock in its current format of 8 metres by 2 metres by 1.5 with a 1 degree auto indexing head, and if you want inline head, automatic head changing, 80 pocket tool changer, probing, Renishaw RMP60 probe, work plates, swarf conveyor, internal and external coolant.
So a pretty comprehensive...
Fairly comprehensive machine, ready to go. So it is capable of being extended if somebody wants a longer X-axis traverse, which we could go up to 20 or 30 metres depending how long you want to go.
So what sort of company would actually invest in a machine tool of this type?
We're looking for pump and valve manufacturers. We see that as one of the biggest markets for this type of machine, as earth mover equipment and also some military equipment on armoured vehicles and companies like that, really.
Tell us about the three areas of your business's activity.
The three areas of business activity are new and used machine sales, refurbishment and retrofitting of existing machines, and also spares and servicing for, again, existing machines. So
the refitting and the refurb, have you got an extensive workshop where that
yes,
takes place?
everything's was done. We prefer to bring the machines back to our workshop so we can give them a complete overhaul. It's all depending on what the customer wants, but we can give full mechanical and electrical refurbishment. We just have a project in now which is round about £450,000, which is a full and electrical retrofit of a large travelling gantry machine, a Starcut 250 travelling gantry. Some customers, these machines are very robust, and this one, in fact, it's been around 24 years in production, and it offers quite a comprehensive way of getting a cost-effective way of getting them back in to a more modern machine. We were looking at a third of the cost of a new machine to have one fully mechanical and electrical retrofit.
And then it would come with a warranty?
A full 12-month warranty on all the parts that we replaced, control system and all the mechanical parts, yeah. More or less just like a new machine by the time it's finished.
With 2014 just started, what's your expectations for the year ahead?
Very good. The way it started is extremely strong. We've had a lot of inquiries and we're hoping to capitalise on quite a few of those. We're getting quite close to getting orders placed for new machines and refurbished machines as well. So I'm very, very optimistic for this year. It's been the best start to a new year in certainly the last 3 or 4 years.
There's certainly a positive vibe surrounding manufacturing at the moment in the UK. Are you seeing that play out here?
All our companies that we go into, all our customers, I should say 95% of them are really, really busy, and they've all got strong order books and they have money to spend. So I think we're looking to a very good 2014.